Here we're asked to find the descriptions of these three quadratics. So with the descriptors of quadratics, really the only two things I need to know are what direction is my parabola pointing and where's the vertex. This first one is nice and easy because it's in transformation form. So I know that I'm going 3 units to the right and 2 units up. And so my vertex ends up being at 3 comma 2. And since my a value is positive, I know that my parabola points up. Second one also actually it looks like all of them are in transformation form. So this is moving 1 unit to the left, and this is 4 units down. So my vertex is at -1, -4, and my a value tells me that it's pointing down. And then lastly, we have going 4,202 to the left and 3 units down. So that would be -4,202, -3. That's my vertex. And then my a value being positive means that my parabola is pointing up. And so that's all the information I need to answer all of these things. The nice part about the domain and range is that the domain is always the same. So in interval notation, we'd say -infinity to positive infinity. Inequality notation, we would say -infinity is less than x, which is less than infinity. Sometimes you might just say like all real numbers. I prefer one of the first two, but I know some people have mentioned that in the past, and it's true, but we're going to make sure to practice our notations. For the range, however, in this one, our lowest point is at 2. So 2, and then it goes on up forever. And it actually hits the x or the y value of 2. So we use a bracket here in this one. And then the range for the second one, it has the highest point. So we would say it would go from -infinity up to the highest y value, which would be that -4. And then lastly, this one has a lowest value of -3 and the highest value of infinity, and then make sure that that's bracketed. I think in my answer key I actually put parentheses, so that was probably a mistake of mine. And then for our maximum, again, like if for the coordinates, we don't have a maximum because it goes up forever, it points up. But our minimum is just our vertex. So 3, 2, or at y equals 2. Either answer is fine with me. I usually do the coordinate. It gives us more information, but I'll take either of those. Our maximum for the second one is our vertex at -1, -4, or our y value. The highest y value is at -4, and there is no minimum because it goes down forever. Last one doesn't have a maximum because it goes up forever, and then our vertex or y equals -3. Then lastly, for the end behavior, it's always going to be as x approaches -infinity, y approaches something for all of these, and then positive infinity. And then we just got to really look at where is our y values pointing, which is why like I used the a value to tell me is it pointing up or pointing down, because for all of these end behaviors, they're going to match both the left and the right side point in the same direction, just because that's how all parabolas look, or all quadratics. And so in the first one here, we see that they're both pointing up, and so we say y goes towards infinity for both of them. The second one points down, so our y values are going towards -infinity. And the last one goes up, so we're going towards positive infinity. So all you really need is where is the vertex and which direction are they pointing, and you can find out all of this information just from that. You don't have to graph the whole thing.